We're actually getting to the part of bookmas where I don't have to pretend I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm ending it with a bunch of top 5 videos. So for 8 Maids of Milking, which is the 8th day, I'm doing my top 5 female fantasy authors. And so let's get straight to it. The first is going to be Jodi Lynn Nye, who wrote the mythology series. She also helped Robert Asprin write the later half of his Myth Adventure series and a few books in his Dragon's Wild series. She's a really good author. She's worked with a lot of people. She's done a lot of co-authoring and has a few of her own series under her belt. She's generally a comedic writer, and she's somebody I really enjoy. So if you ever have the time, check out Mythology 101. I'm not sure who it's published under now. I think they have been republished under different, because Q-Star's not really around anymore. The next, we're going to go with Gail Carriger, who wrote the Soulless series. I've talked about this before on my channel. It's also a funny series, and it's just really awesome, even though it does have a lot of romance in it. It's a really just great book. And she's a great writer, though I have not read her beyond this first series, because I can't find the books. I need to order them. The second series, I want them all in paperback, because they take up a lot less space that way. So, Gail Carriger, can't recommend her enough. Then we're going to come up with Diana Wynne Jones, who wrote Hell's Moving Castle, which is one of my favorite books just ever. And it's great. She generally writes middle grade books, though this one may be more like YA. And she's great. I haven't read all of her stuff, but it's a lot of fun. Here's one that does not get talked about enough in its epic fantasy series, and that is going to be Kate Elliott in the Crown of Stars books. Again, I haven't finished this series because they're all fairly thick books. I mean, this one in paperback comes to 629 books, 29 pages. It's interesting. It's one of those series that has a lot of main characters. So, well, I mean, not a lot, but more than one. It has I think this one has 4 or 5. I cannot remember. I really need to pick it back up. But it's a lot of fun. It's more epic fantasy, and she's actually a very skilled writer. And then we're just going to end this video, fairly short, I know, with Lisa Sheeran, who wrote The Grendel Affair, which is probably one of my top urban fantasy series, because it's funny and a little bit silly, but just don't listen to the audiobook. I really like the novels, but not the audiobooks. The audiobooks totally ruin it for me, and it's because I don't know if the person who does it has a genuine southern accent, but it doesn't sound that way. It just sounds like the fakest southern accent I've ever heard, and I can't stand it. If somebody has a southern accent, don't care. But that, fake drawl, it's really distinct, and it's just super annoying. But the books are really cool. It's about a girl who can see through the veil of magic. And so these are my top 5 female authors. There's more on this list. These are just some of my favorites, and they were in no particular order. That's going to be it for today. Short video. We'll have more top 5s coming at you the rest of the week. Bye.